Kyle, is it something about playing your former team that you get that little extra boost offensively?
It's fun. I mean, I'm still pretty close to a lot of those guys, and uh, any chance you get to kind of beat your own or your old squad is it's fun. So yeah, I mean, I'm just happy we got the win, and we were sharing the ball up there, and a lot of guys chipped in. So yeah, just happy about the win.
What you guys are talked about is how you don't need to score every single night to play your game and to be productive for this team. But you are on a team with guys that put up a ridiculous number of points. Like, how did you and when did you understand how your role was going to look in the NLL?
Obviously, kind of being the size I am, and the way I play is kind of changed throughout my career because, like you said, I am playing with guys like Connor Fields, Lanchberry, Smith, who are kind of our primary scorers, and any chance I get to kind of open up the floor for them to get their shots off, that's what I'm going to do. And it's kind of a privilege to play in this league, so anything you can do to kind of keep your job and play it well, anything, like I said, I will do anything to open up space for those guys, and if I can chip in, then I'm very happy to do that.
Doing anything for essentially job security, but is this a role that you've come to enjoy being that physical force?
Yeah, like I love playing rough, so it's fun, and getting in the opponent's heads is kind of fun, and anything I can do to, like you said, bang bodies or move guys around and get them pissed off and come after me and maybe draw some attention for other guys to get open, it's pretty fun. So we got a great offense, and it's just kind of fun to be a part of.
Went there where you said to either Jesse or Dane, hey, how many points do you have here tonight?
No, I didn't talk to any of those guys. I know Kinger's kind of one of my really good friends, so it's fun to see them struggle when you play them. But obviously, it's the most important thing is what we're doing on our side of the ball. So it's like I said, it was fun going in there and getting the win and kind of shutting some of those big guys down and seeing how frustrated they were.
You guys do being the important part. What was the mindset when first shot of the entire game? You guys have a goal already on the board.
We were a bit pissed off how we came out in Saskatchewan, and we got blown out pretty well there. So we wanted to kind of change our game plan a bit and start off with some speed and downhill and move some bodies. And obviously scoring one of our first shots is a huge confidence boost. And once the first one goes in, you kind of start to get going and roll a little bit. And then we kind of stick to our game plan. And yeah, obviously it worked out well, putting up 15 on a pretty good team. So we're happy about that one. But obviously we have to put that in the past and kind of do our jobs tonight.
Yeah, it felt like it was one of the first full 60s for this team of the season. Just what is the start of the key to replicating that?
Just coming out fast. Like I think when we have success is when we're moving the ball. We start on time, and then we don't slow down. We've had kind of a few games where we've slowed down for a few periods of time, and this league and every team is so good that they will capitalize on every mistake. So we just have to do our job up front and keep the pedal on the floor, and I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. The things that Hazen talked about was for you specifically getting through the middle instead of planting in the middle and trying to disrupt from there. Can you just talk a little bit about a little more in depth about what he means for you there?
Yeah. We kind of have we changed a bit of our offensive scheme coming out the door, so it's fun. Like I like to come out late and kind of go straight through the middle, maybe hit a few guys coming through and kind of disrupt their defense a little bit. But once I get standing there, it's easy to defend someone that hasn't moved in a few seconds. So it just kind of guards up the middle a bit there, and yeah, so I just got to keep my feet moving and move to open space, find some backs, and just play my game.
Yeah, it's size obviously isn't the matchup there, but it seems like one of the guys who does that best on your team is Niter. Just how much have you been able to take from his game and what he's been able to teach you?
He's a super vet in this league, and he's so smart with the ball, without the ball. So I've played with him for obviously 2 years now on this team, but I played a little bit of summer ball with him before that, and even then I was kind of trying to pick his brain. And he's won championships in this league. He knows what it takes to win, and he knows how to play a hard game in this league, and he knows what it's like to stick around and do well. So he's a huge part of our offense. So anytime you get to talk to a guy like that, and like I said, pick his brain, it's a huge boost for us and myself. So he's been a huge help to us.
Yeah. The last thing for me, Dougie Jameson in goal. Obviously, maybe found a couple more chinks in the armor this year. He's been pulled a couple more times. It feels like when you're coming off a game like last week where you get a goalie merry-go-round going on a little bit. Just where does your mindset sit when you have the opportunity to do that again, I guess?
We try not to change our plan. Like I said, we do film in the morning, and we try to maybe find a little bit of his weaknesses. And everyone has their own shots that they like. We all have different shots. We all shoot different. So obviously we're trying to just pick the smallest corner to find on him. He is a great goalie in this league. He's probably a top 3 goalie in this league. So he although he has been struggling, it's you have to get to him early. So like I said, we're going to try and come out fast out of the gate and play a full 60 minutes and just kind of go downhill from there.